I'm going to give you an update on SoulPedal, where I'm at. This is basically new hardware, both the wah and the controller here. If you've seen my other video, it's a couple of years old, so I've been away from this doing some other things, and I'm back on it. Happy to say the new hardware works really well. A lot smoother and a lot cleaner sound. The on-off is virtually silent, and the sound is beautiful. So that's an analog sound, actually, and I'll get into it in a bit as to how I do that. So it's I'm really excited about this. Now I've got some better algorithms that I use down here on the control. So let me zoom in here and show you that. Okay, so here we got the controller, which is actually the radio receiver, and it's controlling the wah-wah pedal, right? And it's turning it on and off. So there's a relay in here that puts it in true bypass. It's double pull, double throw. So it's kind of remote controlled wah-wah. And then there's a digital pot that goes through an opto-isolator, and that way you get a nice clean analog sound, which is a standard Dunlop style circuit, and then out to your pedal effects downstream here. I've also got a buffer in the pedal in the wah here, so you can set the gain of it as well, and that helps either turn it down a bit or drive some of the pedals downstream. The tone hasn't changed from last time, including all the way down here for a bass guitar, so it's really low frequencies, and then that's kind of standard for, you know, I'm also using a red phasal coil, if anybody really cares. Anyway, this is the cool part here. Aside from the tone being and the sound being just absolutely awesome, and almost no noise at all. I can't hear it with my ears, but I don't have the best hearing. But anyway, maybe you can hear it on the video. So this here is basically sensitivity and gain of your pressure sensor. So inside the pedal, you've got this pressure sensor, and this is the circuit and a little 2032 battery in it. And the pressure sensor is translated into a signal to the controller here. And that's what's controlling your wah, right? So you got basically in my foot here as I push down. And the beauty of that is, instead of having on a rocker pedal, you know, which is typically, yeah, a pedal like this, right? You got to set your foot on it, and you got to balance, and then you got a mechanical interface that's not as natural as just dancing around or, you know, moving around your feet a bit. This here, so this, if I can set the sensitivity of this thing to where it's really quick, and it doesn't take much to put it through the whole transition. It's very fast. Or I can turn down the curve a bit, and I can set the floor a little higher, right? So it only goes a little bit higher, right? And then if I turn the curve all the way down, this is kind of a feature I didn't even plan for, but basically you're flattening out the curve, and then you set the sensitivity, so it's almost like a DC signal now. So you get to set where you want the floor at, right? And it'll just hold there. So no matter what you do, it'll hold on that value. And some people like to hold their wah-wah at a certain place, and of course when you kick it on and off, it's in true bypass.